Hi, welcome back. We have made it to week 4 of the DK strategy. How to keep good momentum when life gets hard. I'm so glad you guys have hung out with me for the last 4 weeks as I've endeavored to equip and empower you to go beyond the challenge and run your race. Today, I am going to reveal step 4 or tip 4 in our process. But just a quick moment to review. The 3 steps that we've gone over already: position, pain/emotion, and process. Last week, you guys were so engaged in what we chatted about with process, just having small steps that make big change. This week, we're actually going to talk about people. But before we dive into this step, I do want to let you know that during this installation, I will reveal a secret surprise. So stay tuned. Keep watching. When we talk about people in the context of how to keep momentum, how to keep going, even when life gives us challenges, we framed these challenges over the past 4 weeks. So if you haven't heard them, go back and check them out as to how we got here. And those challenges that you may be up against, or you may know someone who's up against these challenges, and that's applicable to the content that I'm sharing. So anyway, people. When we talk about continuing momentum, people play a big part in that. The world would like us to think that, oh, I have to be independent, or if I show I can't do it on my own, it's a sign of weakness. Hogwash. When going through a challenging time, it would be great actually if you had a team of qualified professionals or friends or family members that you can bounce things off of, that can be there as a listening ear during your tough time, and that can speak life into your momentum and your possibility. But if there isn't a team, my goodness, there should at least be one person. So I want to debunk the theory that tough people do it by themselves. Teamwork makes the dream work. So you need people in your life, not just when you're going through the bad times or the tough times, but when you're going through the good times as well. People around to help celebrate you, people around to help encourage you, people around to make sure you don't settle for the mediocre or the mundane. The second piece of people are the people that you have been sent to inspire. You need to be free to tell your story. There are people on the other side of you who are waiting to hear how you got through that tough time. So they'll, one, know they're not in it by themselves. And two, they will know that there are strategies and tips out there where they can avoid pitfalls that they may go into unnecessarily. So people need you as well. As we continue to talk about how to keep momentum going, how to continue to do great things, because as you guys already know, or maybe you don't, maybe you're new, we're here because there is greatness in you, and I endeavor to pull it out and not allow it to be stalled by hard times. But as we talk about this, I am going to wrap it up in a way I think is kind of exciting. I know it's kind of exciting. I know it's exciting. I want to be really specific about my speech. I know it's exciting. So as we wrap up, we're actually going to begin. First, I'm going to thank you guys for hanging out with me for the past 4 weeks as we have explored the DK strategy, how to keep momentum when times get hard. But second, I want to invite you to a bonus segment of this series where I actually call it the prequel. In the prequel, next Monday, we'll dive in live. I'm thinking we're going to be live for a Q&A session, allowing you guys to actually open up and ask questions about any one of the topics that we've gone over in the last 4 weeks. But I call it the prequel because this is where the real leaders show up, and the real leaders are not afraid to do hard work. The prequel. When we're going through hard times, one of the most significant introspective things we can do is look back at the hard time and figure out where we had accountability, figure out where we contributed to the hard time. And so we'll go through that next Monday live with one another with a live Q&A. I'm going to work that out because I really endeavor for us to have some good conversation around it. But today, we talked about people and the necessity for you to have people around you in both good and not so good times. I hope you find your circle if you don't already have it. And if not, remember, I'm always here and available. Again, thank you guys for hanging out for 4 weeks. And I'm so grateful that I've heard so much positive feedback of people getting great nuggets, breakthroughs, different things in my inbox. It's just been really good for me as well. So I thank you guys for being my people. But come back and hang out with me a week from now as we have a live Q&A and we chop it up in the prequel. And we get real adult as we have introspection on where we may have contributed to the hard time. It happens. But until then, I'll talk to you guys later. It's always great talking to you, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.